Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love the attention.
Everyone loves to read about your life.
What's up, Dushui?
My mom warned me about friends like you.
A bit overwhelming.
Hey, I'm here for the ride. Yo, what's good, people? Back in the booth, my boy.
Good to see your beautiful face again, Taku.
Hey, it's good to see your beautiful face too, even though you got a little black eye, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon. Had a fight on the weekend.
Hey, man, we had a good time. I must remind you guys that we are recording on Gadigal land, and yo, I'm telling you, I actually have got a lot of questions about that eye, boy. I don't know if it's from the boxing fight or the club scenes. I don't know what's happening, but let's get into it.
All right, let's go in.
Let's get into it, bro. What's up, my man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. A little bit beaten up from the weekend.
Oh, man. Hey, bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. I'm so proud. I actually watched the fight, and man, even the tech is, bro, everything. You actually had his ass on lock.
Yeah, for those listening, I had a boxing fight on the weekend down in Melbourne, and I fought Josh Packham. He was he won Love Island season 2, and he was on the block.
Wow, man.
He was one of those twins. And man, like I wasn't meant to fight him at the beginning of when I got.
Who was the first guy again?
Some guy called Jesse off MAFS like a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
And then Jesse pulled out. He had an injury, and they were like, "All right, well, you're gonna have to fight Josh Packham."
Damn,
Josh
man.
is like a little bit bigger than me.
Right, and like he's had a fight before too, right?
Before.
Yeah.
He's been boxing for quite a while now.
See right there, man.
So
the odds were a little bit against you, bro.
Yeah,
in a way.
the odds went in my favor. So I was pretty nervous. But I took on the fight, and full credit to Josh, man. He's a beast.
But like talk to me like before. Okay, so like before the actual fight, like you know what's going on like in your mind like before. Let's say before fight day, the day before that, because I know you were trying to abstain from the touching yourself and the and the sex.
Yeah, I wasn't touching myself so I could build up the testosterone.
Absolutely.
And I was I'm not gonna lie, I was shitting myself, man. I was shaking. I couldn't sleep.
Serious?
My heart was beating real fast.
Like, did you manage to like get to the ring like the day before at all? Like, just kind of feel out the
no, a couple hours before I walked into the ring, just stepped around, did a bit of shadow boxing inside the ring. But yeah, I felt alright like 2 days before. So the day before, that's when I started getting a little bit nervous. That's when people started messaging me, going, "Oh, good luck, how you feeling?"
Yeah.
And and then I kind of knew I wasn't gonna win.
Serious?
Yeah, and that's probably really bad to say because like everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta have self belief," but like I'm a bit of a realist, you know. Like even though I want to have like be really confident, I just can't be. And so I kind of knew that when the betting odds came out, and my friends wanted to bet on me, and they came up to me and were like, "Hey, we're gonna bet on you, blah blah blah," and I literally said to them, "Guys, don't bet on me. Like,
damn,
I might not win."
Whoa. Yeah. So safe to say you actually lost the fight before you actually got in the ring.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Someone actually did say like, "Bro, you're not meant to talk like that.
Yeah,
bro. Like you're gonna win." Obviously, I wouldn't say that in front of my trainer. I wouldn't say that in front of Josh or my opponent or anyone. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat you."
Yeah, for real.
But like deep down, I told my friends like, "Guys, don't bet on me because like Josh is like, he's a good fighter. Like, I'm not gonna win this."
Man, like, so, like you had too much respect for him, huh?
Yeah, too much respect for him. But I was gonna give it my best shot.
Yeah, and you did, bro. You killed that shit.
Yeah, give it a crack. And yeah, he's built different, man. He was a strong fighter. He came out. He was aggressive. He was pushing on me. And he popped off hectic, like really good shots. And yeah, obviously I got a black eye today.
But listen, man, I think like for people out there, like like the people that actually didn't watch the fight, when I was looking at your technique, bro, and everything else, it really showed, bro, the amount of time that you actually spend in the gym, working on the fundamentals for someone that actually hadn't boxed it. You know what I'm saying? And I know how hard that is, but boxing is a tough sport, bro. Not just physically, but mentally, bro. That shit will take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying?
Boxing is one of the hardest sports I've ever done. Like I've played a lot of contact sports throughout my whole life. And boxing, whether you fight or not, say like I didn't take this fight and I just trained, it's still so grueling, like
absolutely,
training. Bro. So anyone out there that wants to like get into something that's good for your mental health or lose weight or any of those like positives that come out of it, take up boxing.
Hey man,
it is so good.
Because even with that body, bro, when you showed up for the weigh up,
yeah,
that's when I was like, damn, that boy's been hiding this rig this whole time.
I'm gonna be posting that photo all the time.
Boy, I was like, boy's in shape. That was crazy.
I wasn't breathing, bro. I was flexing so hard. Veins are popping out my neck.
Yo, but the real question is though, would you do it again? Is there a rematch?
There isn't a rematch. I probably wouldn't fight Josh again. I want to fight someone who's maybe had the same amount of experience as me.
As you. That's what's up. Okay, cool.
I hope my mom and Hope doesn't hear this.
Wow.
But I will fight again.
Right.
I will fight again. I told the promoter actually called me yesterday, and he said, the fight was one of the fight of the nights out of all the. It was about 30 fights that night. And yeah, me and Josh's fight was hectic. We were throwing bombs at each other.
Absolutely, bro.
And
no one holding back.
He wants to run it back. He wants me to get back in there. And I don't know who I'll fight. There's a few names running through my head, but I want to fight maybe in the December card.
Can you leak any of these names at all? Just not even one or two.
So I think I don't know. So the promoter did say he thinks it'll be a good idea if I fight Daniel Holmes to avenge Brent.
To avenge Brent, yeah.
Yeah, to avenge Brent. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, okay. And it's kind of weird because we had the same trainer. So me and Daniel had the same trainer, which is kind of weird. I wouldn't mind finding someone who's maybe had a win already. Maybe Jack Miller. He's a bit heavier than me too.
Yeah, run it.
Yeah, maybe Jack Miller. Hugh Wilcox. He had a cracker fight, but he lost against Jack.
Yeah, man, I saw that. Yeah,
so we'd be both on losses.
Yeah,
so we could fight each other.
Hey man, there's some options, bro.
Yeah,
and that's a big opportunity to actually kind of make a storyline as well too. You know what I mean? No one's really kind of made storyline out of these celebrity fights. You know what I mean?
I think that's the promoter's sort of idea is to make a bit of a storyline out of it. The Avenge brand against Daniel. But the thing is, me and Daniel are on good terms. I can't really have beef with someone I'm on good terms with.
Just act like you said something about your mama, bro. Just act like you said something about moms, but that's how I be thinking.
Daniel's a good guy. I really have respect for him now, and Jack's a good guy too. Yeah, I love Jack too. But then I want to. Yeah, I don't know. But man, I was meant to fight Jesse, who before Josh.
Yeah. Do you think you would have won against him? I think you would have fucked his ass up.
I was very confident in beating him.
You would have fucked his ass up.
I would have 100% betted my life savings on myself.
I ain't got much, but I would have done the same.
Yeah. And so when he couldn't fight me anymore and I had to fight Josh, that's when it really sapped out all my confidence.
Hey, can I get motivational for a minute right now?
Yeah, give it to me.
We grow through what we go through. Therefore, I feel like this is a very, very good foundation, right, for you going forward, because if you had won, I feel like whatever that you've learned so far about the self-talk and everything pre-fight, I feel like going into the next one, boy, you're going to do everything right. You know what I'm saying? And you know exactly what your variables are now. You know what I mean? As in what you can control, what you can't control, which is, however the opponent moves, but you can control how you move internally and externally. So this loss isn't really a loss. It's actually a step in the right direction.
It's not a loss, it's a lesson.
Hey, that's what's up. Man, that was beautiful.
Reality.
Actually, on my end, given that you've been away, I don't know, actually. I think my boys might actually be listening to this. They listened to the last one about when I almost got knocked out by that lady, that mother. Anyway, God bless her. I hope she's doing okay in Jesus' name. Listen, something happened, I think it was 2 weeks ago, right, that I might need your advice on. So basically, actually 2 instances out. You're going to play Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey right now. Okay, so the first one, right, so I slept with this girl, right? Oh, God.
Wait, when did this happen?
She's going to know she's... A little while ago. Yeah. Anyway... This was after, I think it was just after I nearly got knocked out. Anyway, so I was going through a little weird fucking phase. So what happened was, she just messaged me and just said, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm just in town." I was like, "Yeah, right. Cool. I don't know what to do about that." But she was like, "Well, can I pull up?" I was like, "I don't see why not. I got some wine at the crib. Come through." Anyway, so she pulled up to the crib. One thing leads to the other. You know how it is. And anyway. A week after that, I'm with my guys and I hang out with this guy nearly every second day, bro. And we call, we talk every day. And he goes, "Hey man, I really gotta tell you something." So the girl that you slept with that day, she was messaging me.
Oh.
And I think she was basically just trying to see what hits, and then she would go with that. So I guess you hit that day. But she's in my DMs right now. And that was a night that she had messaged me saying, "Hey, can I come through?" But I was with my mate that day as well. And it was like, yo, she just messaged me as well.
Wow.
So I stopped replying to her messages.
Yeah.
Right? But she had constantly being liking my stories and
But you slept with her already and then she's...
And then I saw that she was sliding into my friend's DMs as well.
And you got no attraction to her?
Nah, she's dope, bro. She's really cool. Like it's nice. It's a nice little casual thing. Like it was fun. Like we had a good time. I don't know what to do now because I feel like if it was my mate, he wouldn't give a fuck. But because of me, I feel like I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
What are your feelings towards her?
Do
you like her?
No, not like that.
Has your mate done anything yet?
I know he would move. I know he'd move. He'd do it.
He would do it.
But I'm like, if you were in that situation, would you continue talking to her, or would you value your friendship and just go, nah, you know what? I wouldn't want to jeopardize what I got with my boy.
So I'm all about the boys. Okay, I'm a boys boy. So what I'd do is tee up a threesome.
What the fuck, man?
You reckon?
Wait, are you actually serious right now?
Yeah.
I don't want to see his pee-pee, bro.
Oh, okay. But you got a bigger one than him, right?
Huh?
You got a bigger one than him, right?
He's short.
If you got a bigger one than him,
he's short,
and
man.
She sees
these come in small packages, bro.
And then she sees his one. She'd be like, I want the Taku.
But damn, boy, maybe this is like me, like before your fight. I don't.
Spit roast on the Eiffel Tower.
Okay,
it's a win-win situation.
Wait,
you're helping your boy out. You're getting the girl of your dreams, and she won't want to go back to your mate.
Spit roast and Eiffel Tower out.
Any more stories? Dr. Phil at your service.
I do have one more because it happens. Look, listen, I'm not into the polyamorous thing, bro. I just want one girl. And I think my problem is, bro, I just want to be just the one choice. I don't want to be part of an option. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's either me or it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the worst thing is my other friend, and it's like 4 of us, right? I know your single brain ain't really quite working that much anymore.
I feel like if they were, even if you turned yourself away from the girl, she's gonna go to someone else. If she's not going to go with them, she's going to always play the field and talk to other guys as well. But
do girls... This is not my question, though. I've always felt this way. I'm like, do girls play the field as much as guys do?
I think guys are worse. But I think girls do it to an extent
I feel like they play, but sneakily, though, bro.
Yeah.
The same way that this other one was messaging my friend, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, so I was just an option for the night? You going to come back tomorrow night? What the fuck? I don't even know if I was the only one that she saw that night too.
Yeah, you might have been the 5th guy that she saw that night.
That's the thing. That's the problem. So, look, I'm not throwing shade on this girl. I'm like, like it's cool though. Like we're really cool. Like it's fine. But I feel like for me, like the single game, bro, nowadays is tough. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of diseases out there as well too.
Yeah, maybe you got to check her phone before you date. If you're serious about dating, you got to check her phone.
Do you do that? That's kind of crazy though.
Do I say insecure? Or?
No. Do you check Hope's phone?
No, I don't.
When she's leaving?
I trust Hope.
Right. Okay, cool.
But
because I have been in a situation when I've woken up and someone's been actually checking my ex did that.
No.
Yeah. I actually hope that she listens to this because I want to shame her right now. I woke up this one time. Okay. This is me actually admitting to some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So I have got a lot of female friends. Right?
Yeah.
That I don't fuck though. Yeah. Oh my God, man. Mom, I'm sorry, but this is what you raised. Anyway, but regardless, so like, it's just like some messages, you know what I mean? That, I'd be saying, oh my God, like, girl, don't worry about, this guy. Or I don't remember what I was saying. It was just a lot of girls in my DMs. And I wake up to her this is literally her. And I'm sleeping like this. Because I'm such a light sleeper, bro. You know what I mean? And my phone, I always leave my phone on loud. So I'm hearing my phone ping. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is she messaging these people? So I wake up and, actually, I was fake sleeping. And she was like, wake the fuck up. I was like, whoa, shit. I wake up and she's like, who the fuck are these women that you've been texting? And we're in a relationship that I'm more committed to than you are not. So I woke up to that shit. And I'm just like,
oh my goodness.
Fuck. So I didn't even know so I did the same shit, I must admit.
So she found your messages with girls who you're friends with.
Yes.
You're not banging them, but you're just friends with.
Yeah.
And she was upset about that. Did she say that's cheating? Did she say...
Yes.
That's
she basically said that was cheating. And but for someone to go through your phone though, while she's sleeping, that's major insecurities right there. That's a red flag bad.
Yeah. And then
girl them out there, don't you do that shit. wait for him to wake up and tell him to put the passcode in. I would have happily showed her, bro.
Yeah. Would you allow her to have
My pin
guys
code?
talking to guys who she's friends with? Would you allow her to talk to guys that she's just friends with?
I didn't hear what you said, bro. Okay, all right.
heard what I said.
No, because this is a very, very valid question. Okay, because I'm okay with it. It's okay. I don't mind.
Standard.
No. The double standard is there. I don't care. It's okay. But the big thing is, okay, this one time that she had a guy DM her, right? And he's a photographer, right? So this is where my insecurities come from. Right. And this guy, he was like, hey, like, let's do some photo shoots. I really like your look. And she's like, hey, baby, like, there's this guy that just came to me and he said, you know, like, he really likes my figure, he likes my look, and he wants to take some photos. I was like, he likes your figure. What kind of photographer starts with that shit?
Yeah.
I like your figure. Anyway, so I was like, look, hey, man, I don't care what you do. You know, you just do your thing. And then it started getting weirder. He started asking her for, you know, I guess, like, meetings, but in a date-like situation. Like, they'll go out on a dinner date, basically, and they'll be talking about their shoots. Wow. That's when shit started to get a little bit stinky. I smelled baloney, bro. And then after that, and I was like, fuck, I don't know how to feel about this, but I should just confront it. So I confronted it. I was like, hey, look, this kind of made me feel weird because, like, I am not, you know, going on these dinner dates with just one other girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll make you feel weird. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I hope so.
Heck yeah.
So we end up breaking up, and then after that, turns out this guy actually asked her out. So,
wow. See,
bro, my intuition is strong. This guy.
They tell you not to worry about is a guy you got to worry about.
Exactly right. So the double standard is there. Like, it's no problem. I'm okay with it. But let's just be upfront and honest. I would have happily opened up my phone and like actually explained every single message to her. But don't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Reality.
How would you feel like if Hope was to come in and say, yo, you know, I got to go and see this guy?
That's crossing the line. So Hope's really good. And so whenever she ever, because Instagram nowadays, right, it's got the followers list and it's got the following, right? And if you click on the following, it comes up with who you've recently followed. So obviously, yeah. So if you go on like, you know, who you're following, it'll come up as in chronological order on who you recently followed. And so, so now you can't really get away with anything, all right?
Yeah, right. Unless if you delete that shit.
Yeah, unless you like delete it. I don't know what you do. But hopefully good. So whenever she ever, because obviously she talks to photographers and stuff because she does modeling and things like that, she's always really open to me. She's like, look, you know, there's, you know, the photographers that, you know, I want to do work with, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm just giving the heads up.
100%.
Before I even check the following list, just before I even like get suspicious or get a bit weird about it. So I really, really respect how she does that.
But how are you with her having guy friends though? And then I'm asking another question over there.
Guy friend, I feel like she can have guy friends, but I said that.
So you actually had this conversation.
Deep down, I wouldn't be cool with it. Nah. Deep down, I wouldn't be cool.
You wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be cool with it.
Right.
I feel like we've got to set boundaries in relationships, especially this early on. And I've been even on my end. I've changed so much in my relationship. I don't like randoms comments. Usually on Instagram, I like the comments or I reply back to randoms. People going, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so nice, this, that, whatever. I used to all before. Now I don't. I don't even like the comments.
Damn.
Out of respect for her. I don't like other girls' photos. Out of respect for her.
What about Selena, our beloved friend?
Yeah, I just don't. I feel really bad. Selena's my girl, and she's the coolest girl ever.
What's your girl?
But I just don't ever want.
You don't want any questions?
Hope to get in our own head, and I can avoid that by just not liking a girl's photo. So, and same goes for me. If I went on Hope's profile and I went through the guys she follows, and I saw that she liked guys' photos, even though that she's just friends with them, it would still be in my head like, oh, is there something going on? Is there something deeper than this? So, you guys probably looking at me like I'm a fucking weirdo, like
shit.
But I just thought I'd set this boundary for now.
No.
In our relationship.
Okay. But what about on her side though? Like, you know,
and it keeps her happy. And I want to, as long as Herb's happy, I'm happy. So
Rah.
yeah.
So you ain't even got no female friends that you still see no more? No, you know what I'm saying?
No. I'll never see a female friend one-on-one.
So you cut him off?
Yeah, if I was going to see a female friend, I would want Hope to be there.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Is that weird, guys? Or
No.
Everyone's looking at me like
no,
in shock.
no. Nah, Al, I'm not judging at all. I'm just trying to understand what's going on because you know, I haven't been in a relationship for a long time, so you know, I guess like the games change a little bit. You understand? So, have you actually gone on a friend date with Hope there? Like, you know,
No, I haven't.
somebody wanted to hang out, and then you're like, no, Hope's got to be there.
I feel really bad because I've cut out a lot of. I wouldn't say I cut out a lot of friends, but I've obviously stopped seeing like a lot of friends and who are females because of Hope. But I'm only
You
doing
sacrifice a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? But and I guess like that's what relationships are about, right?
Yeah,
Like, a little bit of
and I'm more
sacrifice.
than happy to do it because Hope's the most amazing person to me, and she's my number one priority in life. And I don't ever want her to be in her own head thinking like I'm out there doing something sneaky. And plus, I wouldn't want the same thing done to me. Like I would get a bit weird if, you know, she was hanging out with dudes who if I don't know about. And I think also she's had probably like a rough past as well that she's told me about her and her exes and stuff like that. So I think I don't ever want to feed into that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself as the jealous type, or are you a jealous boy?
I am jealous, but I hide it really well.
Oh,
I hide
very
it really
good.
well. Yeah. But I do
Damn.
get jealous. I do think a lot. I do go. I do like do my little stalking. You know.
Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I not shocked?
Yeah.
I'm not shocked, bro. I'm like,
but I can play it cool.
yeah, man, because I can even see your eyes where you're like, you know, you could even tell me right now, you're like, no, I'm all good. But after this, you're like, nah, because you know what I do? I'm the exact same. I need to admit this. I'm a very, very jealous person, but I can't lie. I try to make sure that, you know, I put it aside, you know, for the good of whatever relationship that I'm in. Or it's like, for example, even like if it's like my guy friends, like it's like if I like a girl and then they end up, you know, getting them, whatever it is, and it's like it's happened a couple of times and just like, oh fuck, you know, but it's okay, you know, it is what it is, and that's life though, you know what I'm saying? Like we are a little bit protective of, you know, what we I guess, you know, are trying to pursue, or especially like in relationships, man. Like I'm very protective. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit don't really slide with me, but I'm very loose though with it. So for any women that are out there, I'm just in the good way, okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not that bad.
Yeah. I was very like, I don't know, I've always been a bit of a jealous, protective sort of type. But I remember because I think it was like over like 2 years ago now, like I was very close to a girl, and then she moved overseas and we're still talking and this and that. And then I remember she would always go out and party, get totally shit faced, come home like the next morning, this, that. And I started getting a bit like worried. Like I'm like, is she cheating on me, or like we weren't really together?
You never
official,
know though.
but like, is she like banging other dudes, this, that? And then like I remember one time I went on like her following list, and she recently followed some guy. And then I looked at the guy, and then I saw that, you know, a bunch of his photos were liked, but like really old photos.
Oh.
Yeah. So then I asked her, I'm like, oh, so who's this guy? Like just out of curiosity. And then she's like, oh, I just met him.
Oh.
I'm like, so how'd you just meet him if like all
was
these
liking
old photos are
Old
liked?
shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, it's just a joke. Like you're fucking crazy.
No,
You're
take
controlling
care. I should
this,
put
that. Like
that
saying all
shit
this shit to me. Anyway, long story short, she pretty much told him like me not to worry about him, but then she ended up fucking that dude.
Oh.
Yeah. By the time I found out from when, you know, I was being called controlling, that went on for months. I was control.
Oh, you
I was
piece
told
of
I was
garbage.
like, I was a weirdo. Like I'm, you know, I'm too like protective, blah blah blah. And I found out that she bangs this dude.
But that made me sick in the
transformed me and made me feel like, oh, I'll let her do whatever she wants, just so I don't
boy.
get called controlling. Yeah.
So she's telling you all that shit. Meanwhile, she's trying to do her thing.
Yeah. And it was really, really sad.
That's shame on you, lady. Wherever you are.
Yeah. So
We're praying for people like you.
yeah.
Damn, man.
But
Well,
then-
like after that, how did you break it off?
I just said, yeah, look, like you fucked up. Yeah. And I was like, okay, look, I'll stay with you.
Oh no, but
you're gonna have to, because the guy she did it with is the guy that she works with. She works at a bar, and so I was like, you're gonna have to. I don't want you to work there anymore. Like, I'm not comfortable knowing that you banged a dude and you're going to go to a bar and see him.
his ass every fucking time.
Yeah, and she lives overseas too. Keep in mind, okay? So I can't see this guy, nothing. And she's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, all right,
Sayonara.
goodbye.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, exactly right. So you know how like guys we get jealous, you know, of your girls talking to another guy. But say you had your best friend and he was talking to another guy.
Damn.
You have a best friend right now. And then he he became friends with someone else and they started calling each other best friends.
That hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna lie though.
That's a step to the heart, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a step in the heart. After everything we've been through, my guy, you really want to go on fucking... You just know this guy for just 2 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely get jealous, though. I'll get jealous. Would you?
I don't think I would. I like everyone being friends, but I feel like my friends would get jealous. So, because I remember before the shows, I was very close with, I had a very close group of boys from Bondi. And then after I went on MAFS, I started becoming friends with Brand, Jack, all these other people. And they become my really good friends, really tight group of friends. And then whenever I'd see my other mates from high school days, they would always talk smack about my MAFS friends. Yeah, and I could just see the jealousy.
Yeah. Because you've changed, right?
Yeah. I changed. I'm sure you not changed. I changed.
Yeah.
I'm not changed.
Yeah, because you changed, right? No, because that's the same thing I got, bro. Oh, yeah, now, all right, cool, Mr. Hollywood. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still... I'm poorer than I was before. But still, talking about away from, reality TV, I'm like, I can get a little bit jealous of that. It's like, for example, my really, really good mate from back home, we used to live, right next door to each other. You know what I'm saying? But, there was a point I remember, bro, when we were growing up, in primary school, bro. I used to see him every weekend, and we used to walk to school and back, everything else. But he had this one friend, bro, that he was very, very tight with. I remember this, and they were in the same class, right? And, bro, on break time, I never used to see him. You know what I'm saying? And you just sit with this guy and just like a little group of girls that used to piss me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, because I'm like, bro, okay, so now you have time for me on the weekends then. So is this how this works? So I'm just your weekend boy, huh?
Yeah.
You don't want to see me in school, with all your friends. So, but anyway, I moved away from that now. I'm grown now, but yeah.
Oh, look at you.
All the girls now, bro, are gonna be thinking I'm crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, we'll wrap it there.
Bro.
I hope everyone's taken on board everything about our dating advice.
Take everything on board.
One day we can all help Taku and his little situation with these 2 girls.
Oh God, please guys, please actually pray for me and for my jealousy as well too. But hey, listen guys, for those of you guys that have been enjoying the show and people that have been actually messaging us, I do appreciate. I've been getting a lot of DMs about the episode. So yeah, thanks so much guys for the love and support. And if you guys want to see some people on the show, please do email us on backtoreality@novapodcast.com.au.
See you later. We've got some killer guests coming up.
See you guys next time.